I would say that without a shadow of a doubt, everything that we thought they would do, they did. And, you know, we talked about the first goal and how important that was. They're a team that if they get up on you, they can bunker down even more. They're very organized. You know, and unfortunately they got the first goal, and that played into their hands. That allowed them to drop a little deeper, and you know, we had chances, we had the ball, but you know, I have to credit Montreal with how organized they were. They weren't easy to break down. You know, we had plenty of shots. You know, had a lot of possession. We knew that would be the case. We knew they would hit us on counterattacks. We knew they'd hit us on set pieces, and if you look at the 2 goals they scored, one was a set piece and one was a counterattack. So it's disappointing that we let them hurt us twice in moments that we prepared for all week, and that's one of the things I mentioned to the guys.
We knew it was coming. Obviously, they're a very organized, experienced team. We wanted to get up high up the pitch, pressure their back four, and make them hit it long and get the ball down. We wanted to have as much possession, but we also knew we had to be good with the possession and not give away things. Obviously, I think the goal killed us a little bit. You know, it changed the game. Giving up a goal on a set piece, I mean, credit to the guy. It's a heck of a finish, but I think we were okay until that point. And in the second half, we could have pressed on to win the game, but the goal definitely took a little bit of the wind out of our sails for sure.
It's not a coincidence that 2 games straight we shot more than 20-something times on the goal. I mean, I think these are club records that we're setting here, and you know, it's because we have such offensive you know, weapons, and you know, like I said, we're doing the right things. It's just, you know, they're gonna fall in, and we just gotta be a little bit sharper around the goal when it comes to those final passes. And you know, as time goes on, you know, it's an early season. Everybody's still getting accustomed to each other. You know, we'll be fine. I'm not worried at all.
We're starting slow. It's frustrating. I'm not sure why. You know, if I knew the answer to that, we would have corrected it this week. But we've got to go back to the drawing board, try to maybe do some things differently, and get things rolling. We've got to be aggressive from the start. This is our home field. We've got to defend it like that for 90 minutes, not for 45. That's not how good teams get in the playoffs. You've got to win your home games and be a lot more aggressive to the start of games. I would think that we would do a better job at that, but we'll figure it out.
Obviously, Seattle's a derby. It's a rivalry game. But for me, it's no bigger than any other game. Certainly for our supporters it is, and we want to get a result in the game, but we want to get a result every game. You know, I believe in this team. I told them after the game they got to keep focused on the process. We can't point fingers or panic. We got to keep a steady hand here and keep plugging away. But we also have to look at ourselves in the mirror, and we need to correct some things. Because we were good enough today to win that game if we don't make again, and I'm sounding like a broken record the last couple of weeks, but if we don't keep making those critical mistakes that we've been making, you know, it's disappointing to dominate like we did and not get the result.